The Prodigy. It's another in the long line of creepy kid horror films. Is it good? Let's talk about it. The Prodigy stars Jackson Robert Scott, who will play Georgie in It. He's pretty much the lead of this film. He kind of commands every scene too. But before I get into him, The Prodigy. Basically, The Prodigy is about this couple who has a son, but he's not like the rest. He's extremely smart for his young age, and as the film goes on, they start noticing, alright, maybe everything's not right in the noggin with this kid. Some screws are loose, just something's not right. And I'll just leave it at that. The good. Jackson Robert Scott. Kid's creepy. The kid is adorable when he needs to be adorable, as in It. And he's creepy as all hell when he wants to be creepy as all hell. This kid is going places. Most likely. Hopefully. He's good in this. The female lead, I think Taylor Schilling. She's pretty solid. She plays the mom. She's also good. The overall cast isn't terrible. They're all pretty much, they all do their part. And the first, say about half hour, great stuff. I was very intrigued by it. I'm like, okay, I want to know what happens. And it was very creepy too. And then after like the 40 minute mark, train wreck. Alright, that's harsh. It's not a train wreck. But it just becomes predictable and subpar, and it just goes through all the tropes that we've seen before in films, like in other films similar to this genre. And it really sucks because the first half hour is so solid and so different. I'm pretty sure it's pretty known to everyone, but especially I watch a ton of films, obviously. From the very first scene, I kind of knew the plot twist. I didn't know how they would handle it and go about it, but I'm like, alright, this is going to be the big twist. This is going to be why this kid's all acting all weird and creepy and doing his thing. And I was right. And I'm like, alright, cool twist. But the way they handle it, I'm not very fond of. And it's pretty obvious to most, it will be pretty obvious to most people. And the twist in itself really bogs down the film in my eyes. But to each our own, I guess. And I didn't like the ending. That's just me. I would have did something different with it. But again, it's not my movie. I always say that. It's not my film. I have to judge it for what it's doing, not what I want it to do. But yeah, The Prodigy, the first half hour is great. Then it becomes something you've probably seen before. And that's not saying it's a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. Random thought. It did have one scene that kind of made me like cringe up, which that takes a lot to do for me. So kudos to them for that one specific scene. But yeah, The Prodigy, is it worth your time? Maybe. It's an okay little horror film. And since this is a studio behind the upcoming Child's Play remake that I already don't care to see, it kind of bogged my tiny bit of hope for that movie down a peg. So, but like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.